Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And you can imagine from what's right here what we're about to talk about. I've been running these three for a little bit now across the job sites. And you can probably tell, even where you're sitting, which one has been run the most. Yeah, this little red one. I am still, and y'all probably remember from my video before, a huge fan of this impact. Anyways, I wanted to run these today for you guys though. This is the nice 3-speed Dewalt over here, and it's sporting a 4 amp hour battery. This is the new Festool TID18, also sporting their new 4 amp hour slim line. And of course, the impact that should be outclassed, and I have not tested this prior to now, also sporting a 4 amp hour battery, but this is only a 12 volt. So I don't expect as much out of this, but this is a beautifully quiet impact that I absolutely love running. So we picked up a few screws that I really want to try on these today, and that's going to be some GRKs, and yeah, they're not babies. All right, let's see. Let's move these out of the way and I'll show you what we're going to be running. We're going to find a couple creative ways to do this, hopefully. This is not going to be scientific. This is going to be for your viewing entertainment. And you decide which one you like the best from it. And let's see what happens. But I've been wanting to run these into some thick wood for a while. And as expensive as wood's been getting lately, I've been waiting until I had some offcuts to try it on. So I got a treated 4x6 and I got a Doug fir 4x4. And we're going to put these two pieces together in ways that can test some of these. This is a 3/8 by 12 inch GRK. This is a 6 inch 5/16 GRK. This is a 3/8 by 8 inch GRK. And then of course my normal everyday runners, which is my 4 inch GRKs, my 3 1/8, and of course some little 2 1/8 that should be absolutely gravy for everything here. We already know that. And let's see how they do. All right, what I got here, 4x4 and a 4x6. Let's get this hunk over here. And we're going to find a way to run some of these long bad boys right through these, if it's possible to even hold them together. We got to test first to make sure they're not actually going to run right into my bench. But it looks to me like we can pretty easily get this 6 inch one in there. So let's go ahead and give this a go. And let's start with Little Red. Let's see what Little Red does here. I think these are going to be, oh, they're going to be T30. So I did pick up some of those right here. Picked up some T30s. I figured I'd run into this problem. There's kind of some T's that I don't use as much. T25 is my most normal one, but these are going to be some big old screws. All right, we got a T30 right here ready to go. Got a 6 inch running through a Douglas fir 4x4 into a 4x6 treated with the Milwaukee M12 Surge with a 4 amp hour battery on it, okay? Let's see what happens. That makes you feel good, doesn't it? I love to see that. It sunk that right on through there, put those right together. Top of that is nice and hot. Wow, that's pretty good from an M12. I tell you what, I love that. All right, now we have some of the new Festool bits here, so we can actually go ahead and pop these open and grab what we need out of these little flip cases. And yep, because absolutely we have to deal with Centratech, or no we don't. This is 1/4 inch on the impact anyway, isn't it? I can just use the same one. But hey, let's throw a Festool bit onto a Festool. Why not? Same one, 6 inch 5/16. Let's sink it in the same situation, just a couple inches over from where old Milwaukee just did it. I believe I'm turned all the way up, so we should have no issue here. let's see what this new 18-volt Festool does. Oh, it'll sink it right on through the table if I push it. Dang. That's pretty good. But what else did we really expect? That's a big old impact there. All right, well, I'm going to take this, go ahead and back this other one out. Okay, leaving this hooked up, I'm going to go ahead and grab the Dewalt now with it on high. Go ahead and give it a T30 also. And let's see what it does. The Dewalt's pretty much a machine too. So y'all will be able to tell better from the video, and hopefully I will as I'm editing it. But the Festool felt smoother driving it. The Dewalt felt more aggressive. I'm not sure how to say that in any other way, but that's pretty much what it felt like. But that's all three of these driving 6-inch GRKs into this conglomeration of timber. So now that we've done that, let's see about an 8-inch. Yeah, we can drive an 8-inch without getting through. How about that? Let's do it. All right, moving right on now. Let's go back and give old Milwaukee one more go since it likes to be first at everything. We'll start down here closer to the end with this one. All right, let's go. Yeah, that's just mean to the Milwaukee, right? But you know what? It's in. Now, it's not going to take it right on into the wood. It did flush it. But you can see how the Festool and the Dewalt will just go right on ahead and break the surface with that big washer head. But that's a lot out of an M12. So you can kind of see why I like this thing. But anyway, let's go ahead and grab another one. I think I got another 8 here. Yeah, there's another 3/8 by 8 right there. It is supposed to be a T30. Yeah. So let's go ahead and run that in here if we can. Let's see what we got. Taught me another. I'm going to switch this over to a Dewalt bit on this Festool. All right, just for grins. All right, be sure we don't hit anything we already hit. Here's the Festool on an 8-inch 3/8 GRK. Yeah, it'll set it right on below the surface, no problem. Okay, so seeing that happen, I kind of have another interesting thing I want to do. We haven't run the Dewalt yet. Let's go ahead and back that out. Let's run one of these big ones in with the Dewalt. We'll back the Milwaukee out. All right, here goes the Dewalt with an 8-inch GRK in speed 3. Everything's in speed 3. Okay, I don't know, guys. I still like the feel of the Festool a lot better than the Dewalt. As far as, these are the two that are in the same class. This Milwaukee is way out of its league. I'm just having fun throwing them in with it, too. But the Festool and the Dewalt are really right there. I'm really impressed. I like the feel of the way the Festool drives better. I'm not sure how to describe that other than it doesn't just shake all over the place in your hand like the Dewalt does. But both really solid and pretty much comparable on the fasteners we're doing. I'm sure you can find some other stuff to maybe throw at it too. I'm going to back two of these out real quick, and we're going to do an end drive to finish this up. We're going to do an end drive with a 12-inch all the way through something, probably the 6x6. This will be our last couple. Let's go ahead and see how they do. Let's go ahead and set this here. We got a couple, 3 or 4 big old knotty looking spots right there. But let's go ahead and start with the Dewalt. See if we can't get him in a good spot. That's just nice to feel right there. That pure sunk that. Okay, I'm going to flip this back over to the Festool. And let's do that with the Festool. So far, we hadn't found a way to gag these with anything I would normally use. So that's really cool to me. All right, let's get the Festool going. So I don't know if you guys can tell from the two being seen next to each other. I'm sorry, I'm sitting in this stool with this back and it keeps squeaking, and I really hope you don't hear that too much. But that's what that is. But between these two, I really want to hear what y'all think of that demonstration. There's probably a lot more stuff we could throw at this, but these are what I use a lot with decks and putting together various structural things. These are structural screws from GRK, and I use these a lot. I'm a big fan of GRK screws. If you're curious about what they are exactly, if that'll focus, there's the head of the screw. That's what that looks like. It's a big old beefy screw. Anyway, I'm really curious what y'all's thoughts are between those two. And of course, the honorable mention right here that is fairly impressive. Should we throw it a 12-inch and see what it does? Would that just be good, or is that just too mean? I'm tempted. I'm tempted. Yeah, you can tell I have fun with these. All right, let's make sure I have the right size. Is that a T30 or a T40 in there? Just in case I'm going to get the right one in. All right, let's pick a good spot for this. Hopefully get an unused spot. Let's just feel how nice and quiet that is, though. Okay, now you notice that there at the end. That was really struggling at the end, but it said it. So if you just had one to do or something, I guess you could pinch it off. Anyway, thank y'all for being here. I really want to hear what y'all think of this. I just thought this would be fun to throw these around in the shop tonight. Hopefully y'all got something out of it, enjoyed it a little bit, hopefully. But this is the kind of stuff I enjoy doing. Just playing with tools. I happen to have all 3 of these, and I thought, you know, I think some other folks, just like me, might be a little curious about how they actually look running. So hopefully y'all enjoyed that. Don't forget to hit that like button down there. Drop me a comment on what you thought, and hit that subscribe button if you want to see some more of these videos. We'll keep having fun in the shop with some more tools coming up really soon. Thank y'all for watching.